the impact that the quarantine had on me personally, like, well, musically, it's like I got signed during the quarantine. So while everybody else is sad and shit about the quarantine and COVID, I'm like, I got a fucking deal, nigga. Like, I'm turned the fuck up. Like, when I got out on a personal level, like when I got out of jail, the quarantine this shit was already like this. You know what I'm saying? The world was quarantined, so I'm getting used to it. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I'm walking in the store. They talking I put a mask on. Excuse me, like, everything was fucked up. Like, I ain't come out and just get turned up because the world was on somewhat of a lockdown. So personally, like, all I really did was got out and got back to the music. Like, oh shit, all right. You know what I'm saying? By the time I got out, B King got his sign with Columbia. That's my homeboy, my partner. We rapped together everything. I was his artist and shit. So I'm musically, I'm turned up. Personally, shit was kind of whack, couldn't do shit, but I'm like not even thinking about that, nigga. Since I got out, I ain't had to go report because of the quarantine. I ain't got nothing but good shit to say about the quarantine. For real, like, I ain't have to go to report. I ain't have to go see my PO since the quarantine, so I don't got to take drug tests and nothing. And I got to do, I'm trying to finish parole on out on the quarantine. Why you bullshit? So that's what the quarantine did for me. I don't have nothing but good things to say about the quarantine. The transition, it wasn't shit because I'm used to, like, I'm just getting out of jail, so I'm happy for whatever the world got throw off when I get out since I'm free. But for me, it was just back the fuck up and what's your temperature type of time I'm on. Niggas, y'all talking about niggas dying off this shit. Then when I came home, people was protesting and marching with masks on and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So it was just like the transition. It really wasn't a transition because I stay out the way for the most part anyway. But I still forget that motherfucking mask. That's what's wrong with me. That's the only problem that I got with this shit is the mask. Every time I get out and I leave all the way from my car to get all the way in the store, and they say you don't have a mask, you can't come in. Like, fuck. For months I have forgot my mask. So that's the shit. That's the transition. Got to put that mask on because I ain't know nothing about no mask in jail. Since I got out, my life has changed for the better. I'm in the best position I ever been financially, musically, personally since this quarantine. Like the things that I would to leave behind the young girls, just basically let them know, like, you don't have to be a product of your environment. You don't got to be what your mama was, your cousin was, your auntie was. Like, you literally can live out and be your own person. Like, what's out there for somebody else, like, that's like, it's possible. Like, you just have to work hard. Like, you can really get out of that mentality because I had to go through a lot of things to break me, to make me say, nigga, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to just let them know, like, I don't want girls to have to get broke out of something like I did. Like, they need to know, like, right now, today, like, what at the age they at right now, like, that shit there, you do not have to do none of that. You don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? People just be wanting to seem accepted, like, be hard because that's where we from. No, you don't gotta go around fighting, charging up, being violent. You don't gotta do none of that. Like, you really can just, like, stay down, do the right thing, whatever your high power is, praise to him and, like, do right. You don't gotta go that route because that's where you from. Like, that's what I want to let them know. Like, I mean, anything, like, people can look forward to in 2021, like, as far as Big Jade goes, it's just, like, fire music. We keeping the freestyles coming. Like, I'm definitely going to drop a project. I'm definitely going to drop, like, a body of music. Y'all can just see where I'm at with it right now. Everything going good. So I know it's going to be good, everything. Like, I'm doing hair better. I'm coming better. I'm happy right now. I'm happy with my label. I'm happy with my team. Like, I'm happy right now, nigga. So it's going down 2021. For real. On every level. I'm still doing hair and I'm still doing music and it's all good. Better vibes. Shit.